Hmm. Indeed. What was I doing? Right. I got the ride pod repaired. I guess so. We were gonna go do some cutscenes in Sindane. Something will happen in the future. Future! Who do I have with me? Mullane? Mullane. I never tried fishing here. Hi, Mastaza. As soon as I could, yeah. That's not technically true. I probably could have started streaming like 45 minutes ago, but I didn't. Hi, Jens. Evening. I'm doing a later stream because I woke up late because I didn't go to sleep. I had done it. I was on the wagon for so long, and then I fell off. Now let's listen to Jecht some more. It's a sandwich.
Master Jurek. Master Jurek, do you know about the rainbow butterfly?
Let me see.
I feel like the volume should go up a scooch. There we go. I did a scooch.
Rainbow butterfly. I've heard of it. It's a very rare monster, but it's not evil at all.
Jecht.
We'd like to meet it if possible. What should we do?
They like Lafretia flowers. You'll find the butterfly where the Lafretia grows.
Please tell us, where does that flower bloom?
Do you not trust people with nose piercings, Quark?
Now there, I'm not sure. If they're not in bloom already,
I guess
you'll have to make them bloom.
I guess his nose ring is a tailor shop.
Make them bloom? Ourselves?
Here, I'll give you this.
Yeah. Max doesn't understand agriculture. Got a seed.
Plant that in the woods, and a bud will grow. But it takes more than that for a flower to show.
He rhymes this one time. He decides to rhyme.
You need sundrops.
Sundrops?
They have the power to speed the growth of green things.
Where can we get them?
It's a kind of sap the monster Himara produces. You'll have to ask Ahimara.
So we're going to sap off of her Amara.
Hang on. Ask a monster?
Beluga. Yeah, I got a late night. I can prove what a pipe looks like to you, Kaz. Just hold on. Hold on to your butts. Instead, I have to buy a gun first. Among other things. Did we get the thing? We got... Yeah, we got this. The badge box for collecting... monster transformation badges. So monster transform is what Monica has instead of the ride pod, whereas the ride pod is extremely good. Monster transformation sucks on ice, but I'm going to try to actually do something with it this time. So here's a fun thing. All these little NPCs have names. Like this guy. That's Peril. And this is Uran. Except for one. I think this one's a ghost. Oh, it's not here. The tailor isn't here! I think we have to leave and come back. Maybe. Yeah, none of the critters are here in the shop, so we'll have to leave and come back. I think I might buy a gun when I come back. We'll find out. Or next time it'll... No, we're getting a lot of cutscenes in a row because I finished the Sendai Giorama before I went to ever did. But we're fine. We're gonna go look at a pipe. Because Cass wants to see a pipe. That's a post. Where's a pipe at, though? That's a pipe. That big thing there? That's also a pipe. Now, what's not a pipe? Let's find a not pipe. That's a post. I don't remember what a pipe isn't. I just remember what a pipe is. Just because you had to pipe up. Okay, let's go to Sendai. Yeah, I know something is about to happen in the future. Let's do something else, though. Let's make my gun better. Now my gun's cute and my dad will love me. But this is not going to be the gun we end up using. I'll try to get this gun to level 5, maybe? I don't know. Monica as well gets to build up into a Thornlet. Hi, Burned Hen. So the Thorn Armlet has the ability on it naturally, but it's got the poverty ability, so you make less money. I think I have a wealth coin, though. Yeah. I have a wealth coin, which I could use to remove the poverty ability. And both Quark and Kaz know who, Fuck! Rene Magritte! Yes! I know who Rene Magritte is. One of my only online interactions with a celebrity is John Hodgman liked one of my tweets because I corrected him when he said that Rene Magritte was a Frenchman. He wasn't. He was a Belgian.
My store is now open. Come in.
Or rather, he called him a French surrealist, which he wasn't. His surrealism was purely Belgian.
We have some rare monster transforming badges.
Yeah, that and Mountain Goat's following and liking Pile of Swords.
You'll buy one.
Yeah, just like Jean-Claude Van Damme and fuck, what's his name? It's after 11 p.m. so I can't remember words. Little gray cells, man. Hercule Poirot! Yeah. So this guy, this old lady here, she's a ghost! You only get Jurak from this. I think the guy up here is not a ghost. The guy at the arms shop. His sign looks like it's supposed to be a sword, but it looks like a banana. You. Oh no, you're also a ghost. The Jurak Mall is ran by ghosts. Listen, I can pronounce Poirot any way I want. I could say it like Detective Hastings did. Hercule Poirot. Known as Mr. Satan Poirot in the original version. So you can buy stuff from this shop. The dryer gun isn't very interesting. The bone rapier, I think we can actually make a bone rapier. Yeah. Did I already get the... Yeah, I already got the paint. But we have to buy something here. We have to buy the Himaram badge. So we can buy some cloths. We can't buy any clothes for Monica though. She starts with the pumpkin shorts, which is a danged shame. I should buy a couple of these. We can still buy them for now. We're not going to be able to buy them in the future. But we need Himara badge. Now, pumpkin shorts are a real thing, Kaz. Learn more about fashion. I can make gift capsules. They're made out of bone and sticky clay. They're pretty awful. Monsters ask for stupid things. Now the game's going to teach me about monster transformation.
What? If I use this badge, I can transform into monsters. I can change myself into the Hamara monsters Jurak mentioned. Then we can mix in with them and maybe get our hands on that sun drop we need.
Got it. Nice. Then we'll be able to make the flower bloom.
So let's go to the forest floor where the Hamara monsters show up.
Okay.
And this guy's coming with us, apparently. Okay, so let's go. I can skip this cutscene. But we're not done yet. Because we went 100% at the village, even though we shouldn't know how to do that. Because we have these two things down here that we shouldn't know what are, even though they're pretty simple to figure out. Let me down. Okay. We can go back. And because we've completed the... Every time we've gone here, it's been 100% completion. It's looked the same. If you hadn't been doing that, it would look slightly different each time.
You did it, didn't you? Here's a token of my gratitude.
What is the Polish word for plasma ogre? So the tree god is going to give us a gift for rewriting the future. It's a gun!
Thanks, Master Jurak.
This plasma, that's uninteresting. So we got a gun. It's a wooden gun! Jurak's mystical gun. It's powerful, but a bit plain. So the Jurak gun is it's a laser gun. It's pretty good. It's better than our gun by a fair amount, but the bell trigger, we want to get this to level 5 so that we can dump it into the Jurak gun. Couldn't I do Sandbreaker? I can't do Sandbreaker. I used an indestructible coin on this to make it not weak anymore. Alright, yeah, I have a passel of +5 weapons I can dump into other weapons now. Including this one, which I could just build up, but I don't want to. Lasers don't suck. No, laser stick. That is correct. For a second, I thought you were being blasphemous. Whee! So the secret things to unlock the future are to put a fence around the Furbit's house and to have enough culture points by having big pots. So we're going to have to go back in Rainbow Butterfly Wood. Any map with a Himara will work, including this one where I've killed 240 monsters. Because I kept wanting to play this game again, but I wasn't streaming it. So I would just play the game. Okay, there we go. Here's what Ride Pod looks like right now. Oh no, he's got the wrong feet. Clownfoot, exchange. We have a fully robotic clown. I am here and I am ready to have sex. In my clown robot suit. My clown backpack is telling me that I am not needed here. So, okay, I'm still only on core component 3. No, I think I bought core component 3, so they give us a big capacity. That's nice. And we're done with clown. We want Monica now. We can turn into a monster. And while we're a Himara, we can talk to other plant monsters. This is the first time you've seen this game. This is the ideal impression. So, Man-Eating Grass has some opinions about identification. Here's a Himara. You have attacks. We can spin our head. The red meter on the right is how long you can stay a monster. And Monster and Monica share the same health pool. So we want to talk to this guy.
I've been getting a lot of sun drops lately. Got so many they're coming out my ears. Take some from me, would ya?
This guy is producing excessive sun drops.
Here.
So they, oh, that's the, can I not block while a monster? I guess not. Well, sorry about this, dude, but I need to kill you. Because we have to finish the dungeon level. So we took his sun drops and we moited him. That's how we roll. That's how we roll here. I don't need to throw that rock. I don't need to throw the rocks anymore. Oh, here's the way out. If I just find the key exit, I'll leave. But literally any of these monsters could have it. Oh, that one I clubbed to death. Oh, my gun's almost broken. Oh. I found the saw. I'm still gonna kill this skeleton. I want this treasure chest too. I can't open it because there's a monster. Okay. I got them lightning crystals. Okay, it's time to leave. In with the fairy saw. So this is the only time you ever have to use monster transformation. It kind of really sucks. So I would advise if you're playing the game to never use it again. But I will at least be collecting some new monsters. Let's go ahead and save our progress. Let's go to the boss. I probably should have left so that I would be healed, but I didn't take hardly any damage. I took 0 damage, actually. Okay. So, first things. We use the Lafrecia seed. Where the heck is it? I don't know. Okay, they're down here. Let's go ahead and jam all my key items to the top again. I have so many items. You get so many items in this game. There we go, that's good enough. I made a fish tank. Here's some fishes I caught. We're going to need them later. The fish tank is good for storing monsters that I want, fish I want to save, but don't want to weigh at the fishing contest. We'll need one. Fishing is going to be the way we make infinite money. Oh, I should have bought bait while I was in the future. Okay, so the Lafrecia grew that much in a second. Time to make it grow even more with the Sundrop. Well, Max is very materialistic, being an engineer. You show me one engineer that's not materialistic. He's a material scientist. I think there's a missable scoop in this fight.
Is this a flower? It's huge.
It's a Lafrecia.
Max played Stellaris. Okay. Yeah, I was playing Stellaris with some friends semi-recently, and some of them kind of jokingly declared war on each other and then realized that it sucked. And I think all the enthusiasm for the game started to fade away once I also decided to start declaring war on people. I don't know. I'm going to look this up because I forget how to get this scoop. I think you have to let the butterfly reform. It's like rainbow butterfly reformed. Not bufferfly, butterfly. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. Mm. Oh no, it's like when I made one of my friends my tributary, they seemed less enthused about the game. I don't know if we'll ever get back to that. Is Sliounine here? I was gonna go on war against Sliounine next. Yeah, Sliounine was here. Press this button. Do I want to do anything else? I should probably just do this and put the experience coin inside the smash wrench. Okay, no, I don't want to put the wealth coin in this. Because, yeah, normally the thorn armlet is poor, but if you do this one, I think you stop being poor. So, I could put it in Sandbreaker. Anyway. Let's put our body inside this noodle.
What do you think these are?
I love this scene.
Are you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that.
You're dumb. That's
It's
garbage.
fine, I'm sure.
I touched the noodle. And the magic princess sticks the 3-point landing,
Actually, they're kind of gross.
and Max, being a dork, doesn't.
Look!
Behold! It's the Moonlight Butterfly. I don't know the boss theme to the Moonlight Butterfly because that is basically not a boss.
It's coming!
So this is kind of an interesting boss. I guess it's sort of bad if you have visual problems. There's the butterfly. Because you have to know Roigi Biv. Also, attack the noodles. Hello, Scienceman. So you hit the noodles, and they spray up to the koodles. And the Moonlight Butterfly separates into 7 butterflies. And because they're rainbow, you have to go after them in red, orange, yellow. Or no. Yeah, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Or blue, indigo, violet. Yeah, but, well, so we want to do it in the wrong order. I mean, don't bread me. Okay, so just disturbing them won't harm you. If you don't, you have to walk up to them. And bread me again. Okay, there we go. So to get this scoop, you have to let the butterflies reform, and then take pictures as it's reforming. Uptime is 30 minutes. I don't have a bot that does that. I just have to do it. Yeah, there's a camera in this game. This game has every mechanic you could hope for. It's why it's the best game ever made. I know other people don't disagree, but I actually believe... This is literally what I believe. Yeah, Isaac Newton wanted another color. When really you could have picked any point on the spectrum and said it was different from the points next to it. So when we go to our Roizhibiv, we start with red. And here's orange over here. Gushy. It's gushy, but it still makes dust when you walk, so this tells me that Max has really dirty shoes. Yeah, so once you figure out the order, you just go in... You go anti-clockwise. But if you disturb them, they'll all move. I've been thinking about Dark Cloud 1 lately. Because Dark Cloud 1 has one thing going over it that's better than Dark Cloud 2. But really only one thing. Oh, it has two things. It's got a cat girl in it. But the cat girl gets utterly replaced. So it's bad. So if you're colorblind, this kind of sucks because you have like a 50% chance of getting it right.
So you're the ones that stopped me.
Actually, less than that, because a lot of the colors are going to seem sort of similar. It's Jennifer Hale, everybody! Clap your hands.
You're the one that they call Holly? That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk. So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the Furbits in human form? Well, you see, I wanted to thank them. Thank them for what? Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly.
Ah, yeah, tiny butterfly stuck in a web.
Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web. I couldn't get out of the web no matter how much I struggled. So I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate. Just at that moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web. I was free. I flapped my wings with all my might and returned to the sky. They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see.
Then I became a giant monster.
My 7 saviors. The years passed.
That's literally what she says. Then I became a giant monster.
As a monster too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers. I used my powers of transformation to assume human form and approach them. I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude. But while I was living among them, I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything. Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human. Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you. Oh, that. There was sort of, an accident. A great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me. I was a monster after all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within.
Furbits can't be hot, Scienceman.
I came to realize that I could never suppress the dark stirrings.
That's why she didn't become a Furbit.
There was nothing I could do but
A Furbit would never wear
with the company.
a hat with 2 points.
I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again.
The only hot Furby is Long Furby.
But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
So, very Catholic. Monsters believe in the first original sin. Inherent evil among monsters.
I can't go back to my old friends anymore. Would you please give them this letter?
Okay, I'll be sure to give it to them.
Perhaps the dark force that controlled me is what you'll be fighting from here on. It's an incredibly fearsome power. You must not lose against it. Please, win back our world.
So you know what we've not had in a while?
Well, I should be on my way.
We've not had Max projecting any of his issues in a while. We should have some of that. This is just how rainbow butterflies reproduce. They split.
Try to get to Jurak.
Okay, that's exactly what we do after that cutscene.
Okay.
Oh, is Max not going to... Oh, by the way, the Fuchsia stem. Okay, let's move. Can't move now. Okay. I think I can get some presents by going to Palm Brinks. If I go to the beginning of the Underground channel. I also need to go talk to my daddy. So here's Donald. Okay, so we've done enough photography for Donald to give us a prize, which is a diamond. Diamond is a very powerful synthesis item. If you look at the diamond, if we spectrumize it, it'll become 5 for everything except for Smash, where it's 10. Desired by all. So Donnie we can recruit as a friend too. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to do that! Okay, yeah, okay. What he wants is... He wants a dark coin and an indestructible coin. He's a numismatist, he collects coins. But if I give him these, the stores that sells them will stop selling them. And I don't want to sell the indestructible coin yet. I want to keep being able to buy them. Although really I should just go buy another one and put indestructible on all my weapons. But Foist! Let's go talk to Daddy. She's up here. I should also recruit the sheriff while I'm here. Even though the sheriff is the worst character to recruit in the entire game. He is... I hate him. I hate the sheriff. That was one of the last things I did on the last time I streamed this game, because I just didn't want to do it, so I put it off. I made a cute gun, Daddy. Okay, we got Daddy. Yeah, I don't hate the deputy because you can't make him leave town. He always stays... He stays back in Palm Brinks. Whereas Daddy comes with us in Chapter 5. But the sheriff... He's a dinko. He's just a big dirty dinko who let us take a picture of his belt. I guess I have saving states, which makes it a little easier. not that much easier. So the sheriff's going to be over here by the police station. And we want to talk to him. He's only going to let us talk to him from here. Okay, so I'm going to make a saving state here. So I want to do it like... How far away can I talk to him? Okay, so we have to run all the way to the boat in the north of town, and then back in 2 minutes. So we have to get there in under a minute, and then not waste any time coming back. Yeah, it's a speed run. We're speed running it. Be careful that up here there's some invisible walls that can make it very annoying. If you try to cut corners, you'll just run into an invisible wall. Don't go between the trees, you can't. So yeah, the boat we want is over here. We have to talk to the boat. And the fucking timer continues running down while you talk to the boat. We might be able to make it. We might be able to make it. So yeah, the reason I don't like this is some kind of bullshit like dexterity challenge in a game that is otherwise kind of low on those. If you have access to bread, you can usually get your way through most of the issues of this game. Oh, this one's going to be close. Oh! Did it first try. Ah, thank goodness. Oof. I spent like an hour on that. Did we get 69 there? No, that was 59. The goal was below 2 minutes 1 second. So you have to be at 2 minutes or less. I need to look in here, see if I can buy cheese. And this is a PS2 game, so I'm not surprised there's no TAS of it. Okay, no, we can't buy cheese yet. I think Ferdinand sells cheese. He's on the, he's in the train. I don't really care about cheese either. I'm gonna go to Sindane. We're done with this chapter. We'll be returning to the forest soon. Not soon. We're gonna return to the forest after chapter 4, I think? I don't remember. You can skip this cutscene. Maybe it's chapter 5. Was it that day in September?
I remember about Griffin.
You do? Tell us about him.
Griffin does not exist in our time. He shows up just just a little in the memories of our distant ancestors. Seems he likes flowers.
Huh? Flowers?
That's what I remember anyway. I don't quite know the details. But Griffin was around in ancient times. He is sending some strong otherworldly powers into the present. He's controlling a lot of things.
A lot of things.
So Griffin is controlling the monsters in this era from ancient times.
No, not from this era, Max. From the past. From your era. Not from... We're in Monica's era right now.
Which means his world is that of the distant past.
That's right. So, Jurak, how far back in the past is Griffin?
Well, when the last time the tree sneezed, he gave me a gun.
I'm not really sure. You might want to ask Crest for the details.
The Toothamancer.
Crest, the great sage, the greatest and wisest sage of all in my era. With the moon crystal, he can use vast astrological powers. He can see everything that happens in the world.
Well, let's go and see him.
Yes, good idea. But it's not that easy.
Huh?
Crest's origin point has been erased too.
See, this is weird. How the causality of this game, you shouldn't think about it too much.
Let's just revive Crest's origin point as well.
If the origin point of the Great Sage was destroyed, and he never existed, then Monica wouldn't possibly know about him, and possibly not exist herself.
Origin point is the holy ground of Balance Valley. In the future, a great temple will be built there. That's where all the sages will gather.
But this game just don't worry about it.
So that's where Crest will be. Let's get going.
Remember how in Chrono Trigger, like, the most causality thing you do is that if you don't open the chests in the past, they get better items in them in the future? But there's a time egg,
Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Holly.
and here's where we find out that the subtitles to this subtitling system does not support M-dashes.
I'm sorry to have left you so suddenly, but I have reasons that prevent me from staying with all of you. You might already have an idea of what those reasons are, but for me, the time we spent together was truly wonderful. Farewell, everyone. Stay happy and healthy. You will always be my one and only family.
So he gave the Keebler elves a Dear John letter, and now they're all weeping. And the weeping immediately ends as soon as I press the A button.
Holly, how could you? How foolish of you. Human or butterfly, it doesn't matter. Holly's just Holly to us.
You knew?
Of course I knew. I could tell she wasn't human just by her scent.
It's like that movie, Scent of a Monster.
But if Holly chose to approach us as a human, that was perfectly fine too.
I like the discarded bottles of wine over there.
We don't care so much for outer appearances anyway.
Because we're ugly little Keebler elves. With berry hats.
By the way, Monica,
What?
we want to go with you two on your journey. What do you think?
Yeah, Max was already just kind of assuming that he would get to keep the Carpenterian.
We'll be able to put the world back to normal
adventures in the forest came to an end.
Uh-huh.
Holly, the mysterious woman who got lost in the forest, wasn't you, Mother. But
Here comes Bat Boy and his little mommy issue again. I killed all these monsters in the woods, hoping that it was you, Mommy, but it wasn't.
From the tracks so the train could move on again. We set our sights on Balance Valley.
Mommy. Okay. Well, that was all fun. And here's Eric over here. You can buy gunpowder from Eric. And I think Eric's ability is he will make you bombs. What about you, Borneo? Borneo's fairly okay. None of the items you get from monsters is any good, though. And by ore, they mean rocks and gold. Let's go talk to Cedric when he pops in. There he goes. He popped in. This is a PS2 game, remember?
All right, let's move them out.
Okay, Paul Lighting. We go to the next area.
Wow, they even have a station here.
This is Balance Valley Station.
By the look of things, this valley's been hit as well. Hey, Max! We'll take care of things at this end. You take as long as you need.
Thanks, Borneo.
That's what Borneo's job is to use this giant claw hammer to beat up rocks.
Careful out there.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, Borneo, you're moving some stalactites that have fallen, right? Wouldn't they be hollow? I don't remember. Ooh, verisimilitude veil. Balance Valley does have a gimmick. A lot of the build areas have gimmicks. Wanted. Or Hanyed. I thought stalactites were hollow.
So this is Balance Valley.
Or sometimes hollow.
That's right. There are 4 plateaus in this valley, but the height of those plateaus can change. Pretty strange, huh?
Wow.
Monica explains the gimmick.
Huh? There are houses over there. Might be people as well. Let's go check it out.
So there's a melty house. We don't have... Oh, we do have the Carpenterian menu. So, okay, we have 4 plateaus. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you put weight on one of the platforms, it goes down. And all the other platforms go up. So you have to have equal weight on all of them. I don't know how this works. They look like they're just rocks coming out of the water. But it's magic. This is a magic world. It's magic. This house is melted, though. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's an invention idea, but there's nothing that you invent with it. It's got an ugly-ass roof. Owl.
Who
talk?
Hold on, Mr. Owl. Just listen to us, please. What is it?
We're looking for somebody.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Crest. Do you know him?
Crest. So you've come to see Crest, have you?
Yes, that's right.
Crest is dead.
Oh no!
Dead? Oh no!
So Griffin's henchmen got him too. Now what are we gonna do? And who's this?
Lynn was Crest's apprentice. She's been bedridden with shock ever since his death. Unfortunately, it looks like her illness has taken a turn for the worse.
Yeah, bedridden with shock, Kaz.
It looks pretty bad.
We need a house call from Dr. Dell.
Dr. Dell!
Dr. Dell?
He's the head doctor in Palm Brinks, the best doctor around.
He's the only doctor around.
But he looks like a duck, so don't be too surprised when you see him.
You know a doctor?
Yep, it looks like Lynn can't be moved, so we'll get the doc to come out here. Monica, let's get back to...
Don't forget what Max just said there.
Yeah, I guess
He looks like a duck, so don't be surprised when you see him.
Right.
So there's a book over here. It should tell me how to invent something. Fountain, waterfall, and bottle. Do I have those? I have bottle, fountain, and waterfall. Oh, I don't have waterfall. Okay. I know where I could find a waterfall, but I don't care that much right now. You couldn't actually say he's a quack. That's defamatory and actionable. Okay, so we gotta go pay a call to Dr. Dell, Master Doctor. He lives up here, so I'm gonna press this button. Did I ever get a picture of the moon? I think I did, but I probably deleted it. So, pay attention to the voice lines coming up.
Well, if it isn't Max, what's up?
Please, Dr. Dell, come with us. A really sick girl needs your help.
Not good. Not good at all.
Not
2 more days like this and she's done for.
Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, it's a very excellent skeleton. The game doesn't have a speed up button, Kaz. I just turned the speed up on the emulator on. So this game doesn't have it and doesn't really need it. I'm just... Oh, we sent Mullane home. Okay, I'm gonna wait for time to pass so I can take a picture of the moon. No, the subtitles were correct. It was the voice line that was wrong. Where's the moon? There's the moon. There we go. I don't want to destroy that picture of the moon. So I could put it on my album just so I don't destroy it. I do agree that there's some issues with all the games you said. Delete all pictures, sure. I mean, I'm gonna say this game is perfect, Kaz. See, here's what I'm gonna say. This game is perfect because it is heavily flawed.
We've been waiting. She's gotten worse since you left. Hurry, do something. Anything.
Poison noises.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for.
Now do you see what I meant by the voice lines being... Yeah.
Looks like she's been hit by toxic mist, and a pretty strong dose of it too.
Ah, Sin was by.
Regular medicine won't touch it.
Toxic mist?
You see more of it these days. But we still don't know what causes it. There's absolutely nothing we can do.
There's nothing you can do. Please try something.
I've got it! Lao Chao! He can cure her.
Huh? Lao Chao?
That's right. In my time, there's a legendary chef named Lao Chao. They say if you eat his miracle dish, it'll cure any kind of sickness on the spot.
Well, where do we have to go to see him?
In the future, a place called Starlight Temple will be built in Balance Valley. That's where all the sages gather. There's a place there called Lao Chao's Bistro. Lao Chao is the head chef. If we bring Lao Chao's Bistro back and go see him, we might be able to save Lin.
All right, Monica. Just like we did in Sindane, we have to collect geostones here and use them to change the future, right?
Exactly, but we've got to bring Lao Chao's Bistro back first.
Then let's do it. Let's save Lin.
There's a passage in this valley that goes to the sea. It's called Starlight Canyon, and I bet we can find the geostones for this valley there. It's a dangerous area, though.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
Okay, Kaz.
Just give me a call if you need me.
So what you're saying is you're just here to
I'm counting on you.
say you don't like things that I like, which I respect.
We're going to save her. Don't worry. In order to save Lin, who was on the verge of death, we had to venture into the dangerous Starlight Canyon. Although I was worried about Crest being gone, I concentrated on Lin, who was still with us. Chapter 3: The Sage of the Stars.
The Sage of the Stars. And this is where Monica tells us there's a donjon nearby. So that we can go into the donjon.
This is where Starlight Canyon starts. Let's get what we need to revive the origin points here. But before we change Balance Valley back, I've got to warn you about a few things. Balance Valley is divided into 4 fields. The height of the 4 fields changes depending on the weight of the buildings we put on each.
Slideshows.
If we want to put a big building there in the future, the height of all 4 fields has to be the same.
Wow, sounds a little harder this time.
It really isn't.
Yeah, but we can do it. I just know it.
Okay.
Let's make a safe game. Where do we go again? I think it's over here is where the donjon is at. No, I have to go all the way on the other side. No, we're on the right side. Okay. The donjon is here. I think. Yeah, here we go. Fight monsters. I guess I just don't understand what your point is, Kaz. Is your point that I like the game because I'm being uncritical of it, or... Ride pod. Punch the monster. It wants us to kill all the monsters with the ride pod on this map, but you know what? I can do that. Let's kill the smiling fairy with our clownish fists. So the dungeon here has a gimmick too. It's a canyon. Okay, so it bears closer examination in close company, which means we talk about it on our own. That is probably true, but I still don't highly appreciate just showing up to kind of to smack on something and then say, if we want to talk about it more than just smacking on it, we have to do it in private. I don't know. It's probably just late, and I'm being a I need to refuel the ride pod. It's probably just late, and I'm being a goombus. I must defeat the masked tribesman. You do that by getting him to attack, and then you move. Do your attack, masked tribesman. There you go. We found the meat. Or we Arby's to this. Did we find a skeleton sword? I didn't even notice. Yeah, we did. We found a bone rapier. Its abilities are unknown. He should fall over. There we go. Let's use a better weapon. Actually, no, I'll use the clown fist for a while longer. Come here, masked tribesman. Fall over. There you go. So the clown fists inexplicably do cold damage. I don't understand why. I guess it's the chilling touch of a clown. Fairly soon we're going to be able to make some better ride pod parts. We found some bugs. Up, I see that gooey stone. Come at me, masked tribesman. Gooey stone. I can't pick it up on the ride pod. This chapter should relatively soon have the monster. I think I should try to use, we can leave here. So, if I can find it and remember how to use it. It's the mini drags. I don't remember how to mini drag. Should be switching back to Max to get the AP on his weapons. His weapons basically need it. Yeah. If you have too many, if you're made out of a mask, then you have the Phanto problem. Nobody wants the Phanto problem. Should also probably just put the ABS ability on one of my weapons. I want to keep forgetting to. I won't keep forgetting to. I'm going to do it right now. You there. You shall obtain the power. Phanto isn't just terrifying when you were a child. Phanto remains terrifying. Because Phanto is like, I'm coming for ya. Skip this cutscene. Ah, there's that music. Ah, only Phantos are unafraid of Phanto. Don't try forcing locks. It never works out for you. Can we fish here, or is the water too far down? I think we can't fish here. I can look. Yep, you can't fish here. You're not allowed to. Phanto Keychain would be fairly powerful. Yeah, the fact that we're going to have to come back to all these levels is why I don't care super much about getting all of the medals the first time. So here's the giant meat. You hold up the giant meat and it causes, I do have to look something up. Because there is the Starlight Temple glitches. So there's 3 chests we have to open as soon as they appear. So when we get to the level called Earth-Shaking Demon, we'll have to go do some Gooey Rama. Fire and Ass. Defeat all these using monster transformation. Probably not happening.
Lynn really seemed to be suffering. When I saw her like
Good night, Master
I
Za.
remembered back to when you nursed me when I was sick.
Oh boy. Get his gigantic child bed.
Mother, am I going to die?
Yes, you are!
Don't be silly. Of course you won't die.
Memento mori, child.
But my head, it feels so faint. It's too late, Mother.
cold priest.
Don't worry, sweetheart. Just rest and you'll feel better soon. And anyway, it's the priest's day off today.
So if you die today, you're going to hell!
So if you don't hang on a bit longer, you won't be able to go to heaven.
What? That stinks.
Aw.
And that's how I went to hell. A hell of reliving the same day over and over. The gooey stone is right here. What is the thing you give to dragons to win them over? I'm looking it up so I don't have to look for it. Okay, yeah, the dragon is easy to get. I think. Yeah, the dragon is easy to get, but I don't think it's this level where the dragon lives. So we need to find the Wind Jimron. Oh. Well, I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing because it was working. I gotta train up my clown weapons, though. Where's my clown weapon? Here it is. Cannonball Arm. That's my favorite movie with a man in it. I don't remember the actor's name. The guy who posed nude on the bear rug. I don't think his name was Beef Stew, but it could have been. Yeah, Harry Potter, that was it. The actual answer is Burt Reynolds. I was struggling to remember the name of Burt Reynolds. He's in The Longest Yard. He was Smokey and the Bandit. Cannonball Run. I think he was in Cannonball Run. Because wasn't Smokey and the Bandit like a spin-off of Cannonball Run? Here's Fire Jimron. You can pick it up. Geralt of Rivia. I have killed a lot of Rivians. Oh no. Up. I'm gonna give Monica this experience. Switch. There we go. Zoop. Yeah, they didn't let, not, the Smokey and the Bandit 2... Well, it was going to be Smokey is the Bandit, but that's all I know about it. Where am I going? I'm going this way. And over here shall be my location. Oh, here we go! Elphas! What do your elephant eyes see? So the ride pod enemy of this canyon is just straight up an elephant. Should probably go back, because that part over there looks annoying to get to. And I think it's a dead end, so I might as well do it now. Music of this zone is extremely chill. Man, thanks for this. Although... Okay, that's not a waterfall. There's no photo ideas that are not monsters inside a dungeon. Man, that's just common sense. Here's Ass Jimron. I'm gonna throw this here dragon at you. And get my ass kicked. So I should break rocks, looking for ride pod fuel. But when I swap, it won't. I want to turn into anti-form. So you can shoot the man while he's, come on, charge at me. Oh, he's stuck in a rock. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He is. He's stuck in some geometry. Jackie Gleason. That's who was in Smokey and the Bandit. Monica gets this one because I accidentally killed him. Monica's actually fairly better at fighting all of the enemies here than Max, but I'm using him because I want to level up his gun. So we'll do Monica for a while. She's got a sword made out of sand and an armband made out of grass. That sounds kind of like Adventure Time, actually. I don't think an armband or a sword made of grass was ever a thing there, but... Come here. Are you ugging at the sword made of sand or at the Adventure Time? Oh, wrong one. No, no, no. Don't do that. That's bad. Never use monster transformation, especially against scary monsters. Ah, yes, the Sword of Sand. So Masked Tribesman is actually super gross. If you can get a look at him, his mouth has an eyeball in it. I'm gonna have to fight this elephant. So the right pod is almost destroyed. Okay. So that's level 1 out of 5 I need for my gun. Maybe I should have given the gun the ability point thing. Come here, dragon. Yeah, the sand sword was called the Sand Breaker, and it starts out fragile. And I put a adamantium coin into it to make it not fragile. I'd always avoided making the Sand Breaker due to its fragility, but thought, why not this time? I'm trying new things because I'm playing this game for the millionth time. It looks pretty cool. It has the long move set. It does 69 damage to Ram. A protector crystal. That's worthless. You essentially never have to level up the durability of weapons so long as you are putting weapons into other weapons, because that transfers over some of the durability, and eventually your weapons just become very durable from that alone. Come here, Fire Jimron. You'd be much easier to fight as Monica, so I'm going to fight you as Monica. Although, do your attack, not that one. So, swords of certain durability can absorb elemental blasts. And I forget how you send them back. There was like a message that when it first happened, it tells you how to do it, but I wasn't reading it. Oh, clown! We have a vote time. Which shall it be?
Which shall it be? Very good. Here you are.
We got a bone sword, which is good because we couldn't actually carry more bombs. It's actually entirely, I've said it before, so I'm not going to say that again. It's entirely random which one you get when you accept the button. I've tested it with save states. It's just based on what frame is active. Clown democracy. It's like regular democracy, only they fit way more clowns into it. I fucked that up, so I'm going back to Monica. We're by the healing crystal, or healing pool. So we go this way. More regular democracy, but more honest. I was going with the clown car analogy, where it's like you fit more delegates into a house, but I don't know. I'd say we do live in a clown democracy. Where's the meat? Arby! Giant meat. Ride the condor. Okay. So, we do want to do this floor, but I'm actually going to leave first. Yeah, can we? Can we have a clown democracy? Can we have an extra senator per state? If that state has over 20,000 people living in it or something? I don't know. Or 200,000 people? Basically, I'm saying there's no reason Montana should have 2 senators when California gets 2, but there's no reason for Washington, D.C. to get no, to have no senator when it has something like 6 times the people as Montana. The founding fathers were wrong. It's a mimic. Max is better at fighting mimics. If you use his wrench and not his gun. Brad! I forgot to refuel the ride pod, but it doesn't matter that much. Yes, I know my weapon's about to break. I don't care. Dark Cloud 1, your weapon breaking was a huge problem. If you let your weapon break in Dark Cloud, it just was gone. It was destroyed. Ah, it's a dog statue. That's what this is. This is a dog statue. It's a very easy enemy to murder with your wrench and very hard to defeat with anything else. I can be your Angle or Devil. Angle! Protect. The dog is very good. It has a bad attack pattern where its attack is it just runs towards you. But you can't have everything. Repair. Destruction crystal. We're smiling fairy. So here's the new ride pod enemy. It's a golem. My ride pod's extremely damaged. It does look like a dog from Cubivore. A forgotten game from the... I think it was a GameCube game? It may have been a PS2 game. Those consoles had equal amounts of quirky Japanese games on them. Like Vib Ribbon. That's how you know you can't trust teens. Because a teen looks at Vib Ribbon and is scared. When they should be noticing that it's cute. That's why I don't trust teenagers. Flower. I'm gonna throw a rock at you, smiling fairy. And then shoot you in the head at close range. You too. I'm gonna do you dirty like I did your dad. It's empty. Guns to work at range. Oh, but I saw that dog spawn. And it caused it to do a jig as it spawned. It's gonna take forever to level this gun up. Kind of regretting not putting the ability points bonus on it instead of my wrench. Really, you shouldn't use coins directly on weapons. You should put them into weapons and then put those weapons into other weapons. Because elements you get a percentage of when you spectrumize off a weapon. So if a weapon has 50 fire on it, you're only going to get like 20 fire out. dog. But abilities you get from coins will always transfer. So they are 100% efficient to transfer that way. That's what we call strategy in this game. Think about it. Learn some strategy, why don't you? Let's go kill these monsters. It's a golem. I'm using a ride pod fuel. How's my clown fist going? Slightly better. It's gonna be worse at fighting this golem, but it'll work. Yes! I think Wrench is actually passable at fighting Golem. Okay, maybe not. Eventually Wrench will be passable at fighting Golem, but not yet. It works a lot better than Sword does. Okay. So can anyone guess what's in this chest? Can anyone guess at all what this chest contains? I bet it's bread. Oh no! So here's one thing you... Okay, I have to look at this. You can't throw the Mimic off the cliff. That would be too good. Man, this guy is hot shit. My gun's broken and he's attacking me, so I have to hold block while I'm exiting the menu. There we go. Skip this cutscene. So, we want to go down and around and down in town, and we'll be doing the stuff around, and... So now we have to go to the future, because if we don't collect the chests that have spawned there, they will be gone forever. And there's one chest that we should not take. But that one hasn't spawned yet. Meat! Where ist mein meat? 'Tis here! Let us get to the Guirama range and zoom. I guess we're taking Dr. Dell with us to the... No, he's not even here. He left Mullane back. Which means I should have had Dad with us the entire time. Okay, so I guess we have to do some Guirama now. Let us make what we must. Okay. So if you want to talk about actual pretty bad issues with this game, the fact that there is some glitches here that will permanently lower your health total are kind of nasty. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We want to make... We can't do everything we need. But we definitely need... We can't do anything we need. We have to go spend money first. Now, the glitch I'm talking about is there's little chests that appear in the future whenever you progress through the dungeon. And they have treasures in them, and some of the treasures are the way you increase your health and defense, since you don't actually level up in this game. But some of those are in this chapter are glitched, so that you will miss one of them if you do not get them as soon as they are available. I need Wasser. This fucked me up with a bunch of them. Let's also go ahead and buy a bunch of stuff. Buy a bunch of logs, some more rocks, some more hay, some more clay. I should have about everything I need. I don't need Thunder Element basically ever. I'll get more money later. Yeah, potato pies are real. I think I've definitely had sweet potato pie. I've never had normal potato pie, but I assume they mean sweet potato pie. Or yam pie. Speaking of, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Those are both Thanksgiving foods. Okay, so we want to make 15 trees. And we want to make 2 wooden house. We want to make a wooden house. We want to make a brick house. She's a brick house. We want 4 pot torches. I think we want to make another brick house. I don't know if we'll be able to make the one. We're just going to plop stuff randomly here, and then later we're going to. So you get to go here. My favorite part of this is you never make any sort of connection between the valleys. So the people you stick to live in these houses, I guess they just live there forever because they can't leave or enter. So you, Sheriff Binkhorn won't move in here, right? I need he wants a oh, I saw Dad. I saw Dad for a second. I'll make a fence around him. I don't know if he'll accept wooden fence. We'll try it. He wants to set an example for security. Which means that he wants a fence around his house. So, will that count? Is that enough? Oh, there's been a change in the future. Okay. I think he wants an iron fence specifically, which we can't actually make yet. I mean, I could just do this. Yeah, I think he wants iron fence. Horn. Maybe he wants a gate? Will wooden gate count? Oh, okay, wooden gate counts. Okay. So the future changed because this one is higher than... We need to put stuff on 2 now. Which is fine. We have 15 trees to place. So which one's 2? Must be you. If I make a house, that should be fine. Although I'm just going to place trees here. There we go. A tree weighs almost as much as a house. Okay, then you... We're going to move Parn in. Yeah, he wants a purple roof. We can move Parn in. And then... over here... I think Julia will just move in. Okay, so we need to place more trees. And we need to place some pots. You get a pot torch. This forest over here gets a pot torch. Parn gets a pot torch. Binkhorn gets one. Okay. Not you. We need to put some on 1. And I need to put some on 2. For some reason, the future likes trees. Okay. So we can't restore one of these because we can't have Mayor Bruno live here yet. He'll only live in a church. Or not Mayor Bruno, Priest Bruno. He'll only live in a church. So until we can build a church, I'm going to make sure we can't make a church yet. And we can't have a Chinese stand, though. And if I make some chimneys... I'll make one of these. And to make 2 of these, you can place these on the houseums. And that should be worth culture, yeah. So I can just stick a U on here. So at 50 culture points, we've done some of these. Maybe this will be enough to gather these treasures. Oh, yeah. Consecrated drywall. Yep, okay. So we've done enough that the bridge exists. So we want to go around and get all the chests here, I think. So this one, yeah, the ones on this bridge, if you don't get them right away, they will cease to exist. And that one I just gathered is a health up item. So is that one. Tater pie. Yes, as you progress in the dungeon and do the Georama, these chests show up, and they're how you improve your character. And I think that's all of them for now. And there's going to be one later that we shouldn't get. But that'll be easier than this. Okay, let's return to the future. Or return to the past, rather. And divvy up the spoils. So, we got this tater pie. Use that on Max to increase his defense. So now he has more defense than Monica. So I'm going to give this to Monica. So she has slightly more health. And I'll just hang on to this other Fruit of Eden. I mean, that doesn't make a ton of sense, but whatever. And I think for now, I think that is enough for this stream. It's 1:30 a.m. It's not actually sleepy time for me. Actually, I have one more thing. One last thing. So we gotta go repair the ride pod. Maybe we can buy more ride pod parts. I'm unsure. Yeah, the super core, we can't buy that yet. I went ahead and accidentally off camera bought the core before this core. The core 3. Super core might be the last core? Oh, we could buy the roller foot. I think we can actually make the roller foot. So, I could buy the voice unit in a while, but I'm just going to buy the shield kit. Which is like a potato pie for the robot. repair robot parts. So now this shouldn't be broken anymore. Yeah. I guess I could stick the Caterpillar on, but the Caterpillar is slightly better than the Clown Foot, it says. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. I'm doing Thanksgiving tomorrow rather than on Thursday, so I might or might not be around. I don't know. I guess that's today, because it's Wednesday here. Good night, everybody. Clown foot is not a disease, it's a way of life. Clown and foot disease.